Hey, this is Daniel Cormier, and I'm in El Octagono. All right, ready? Yeah. Let's go.
When Jeff was here, he was talking obviously about your wrestling skills, and he said, he feels like that grappling-wise, he can compare with you wrestling-wise. You're in a whole different league. What kind of fight do you see this being?
I see it being a fight that I try and control. If I decide to go to the ground, I want to take it to the ground. I should be able to. If I decide to stand, I should be able to stand. He's right. Wrestling and grappling is a lot different. So I'm a better wrestler, so I'm going to use that to control where the fight goes.
Are you worried about his submission skills?
Not necessarily. I don't have a Jeff Monson in the room. I don't. Nobody that good. But I do have guys that have helped me to prepare for this fight. So I'm hoping that everything we've done in training is sufficient enough to help me get the victory.
He basically admitted that you could take him down if you want to, and that he can't submit you from the bottom because that's not really his game. So, I mean, where do you see trouble areas for you?
Mind games. He's playing mind games. Let's be smart. This is a guy that's fought 50 times. And in reality, I truly believe he wants me to take him down. Maybe he doesn't think he can submit me, but I'm pretty sure he's confident that he can sweep me over to my back. So I think in all reality, he understands that his best chance to get me on my back is for me to take him down and him reverse me. Because in terms of him taking me down from a straight shot or anything, I'm pretty confident that that won't happen.
So how much of your training has been focused on keeping top position?
So much, and especially in top position. It's not just keeping top position, it's fighting out of half guard. His strongest position is a half guard. He gets a half guard, he does a nice little sweep out of that position. So I've spent weeks and weeks focusing on that area. I've been real focused on the things that I think I need to focus on to win this fight. And I think it's controlling, staying out of the half guard position, landing big shots off of a takedown, and then bringing the fight back standing, or landing big shots and then controlling his hips and keeping him spaced out on the ground.
How did the dynamics of this fight change for you when the opponent changed? I mean, you were supposed to face, a fellow prospect, so to speak, and now you're facing this guy that's fought for a UFC title and been around. How did the dynamic of it change for you?
It changed a little bit, but I was lucky, not lucky, because unfortunately Shane got hurt, but it happened long enough that I could actually still put in a full training camp. I ended up getting probably 5.5 weeks to train for Jeff, which was great. It's no secret now. I was going to take Shane Del Rosario down. He's a great stand-up guy. Well, Jeff's a better submission guy, so then the fight obviously changed a little bit. With that being said, though, I would not ever, it would be unfair to me to not take him down, and ignore the things that got me to this point. So I'm going to do both. Fight changed due to height. Shane's a big, tall guy. Jeff's not so tall. Jeff's kind of my height, so in that sense, it was good. I like the opponent change. I think it's a bigger fight for me. It's a bigger name fight for me.
I was going to say, I mean, you've been pretty patient. You've been saying, hey, don't rush me, man. I'm taking my time. I'm good. But you beat a guy like Jeff Monson, you don't get to really take much more time, right? I mean, you're kind of up there. Jeff said something the other day that made so much sense, and my manager tells it to me all the time. I have 7 fights, but I have a ton of combat experience with wrestling in the Olympic Games and wrestling around the world. So I'm ready. I've trained hard. I've got a great camp. I've got great coaches. Best training partner in the world. Obviously, he's been out for the last few months, but then I replaced him with Mo Lawal and with Mike Kyle and Kyle Kingsbury. So I've got great training partners. I believe that all the things that I do in the gym is going to transition over to the fight. If they didn't believe in my skills, I'd probably still be on the next Challenger Series card, or on the undercard. So obviously, they're starting to believe in me, and I'm honored. I'm not going to let this opportunity pass me. You don't get many. So I train hard. I'm ready. I'm in shape. I'm ready to go. It seems like you have all the physical tools and obviously the background. So is it really more about the mentality of you understanding that maybe you're at that level, even if you aren't,
Yeah, well, the mental part is what I have in spades. Nobody's ever going to convince me that I'm not prepared to do anything in this world. I'm always going to believe in myself, So mental part I have in spades. I got to attain the skills to match that. Now, once the skills come together, then I think I'll be a pretty dangerous guy.
Visit El Octagono for all the latest in MMA news, fight results, interviews, live event coverage, podcast and video capsules. All this and much more in Spanish. Find all your MMA needs here inside El Octágono, the #1 source dedicated 100% to MMA in Spanish. eloctagono.com